Have you heard of the boy whose voice was as soft as a feather, but whose music shook the world? From Guadalajara to global fame, this is the unbelievable true story of Peso Pluma, the whisper who roared through TikTok, YouTube, and beyond. He was a quiet boy who loved singing, but he never thought he would become the biggest music sensation in Mexico. So what happened next shocked the entire country. Welcome to our channel where we bring you the craziest and most inspiring stories from all over the world. Make sure to subscribe if you want to watch the most amazing clips. Now let's get started. A quiet boy with a loud dream. In the heart of Guadalajara, Jalisco, there lived a boy named Emilio Hassan Kabande Laija, but everyone just called him Emilio. He didn't talk much. He didn't shout. And when he sang, people said, too soft, too weird, too different. But Emilio had a secret. One day, the world will sing with me. He drew guitars on his notebooks, scribbled lyrics in class, and whispered melodies into the wind. He dreamed of corridos, tumbados, a genre that mixes the storytelling of traditional Mexican music with modern trap beats. It was a bold new sound. But at 14, Emilio didn't know if anyone would listen. He found solace in an old mango tree in his backyard. It became his studio, his confidant, his inspiration. There he poured his heart out, whispering lyrics to a dog named Chispa, who wagged her tail in perfect harmony. But he was still just a kid with a guitar and a heart full of music. He didn't have an audience. And his journey to stardom was about to take an unexpected turn. The Backyard Beat Studio. At 14, Emilio didn't have a recording studio, but he had a beat-up phone, Australian $5 mic, and a wild heart full of corridos, tumbados, a bold, bass-heavy fusion of regional Mexican music and modern trap. He recorded song after song, his voice echoing under the mango tree. His best friend, a dog named Chispa, who wagged every time he sang. One night, he uploaded a rough track to TikTok, then went to sleep. By morning, 1 million views. Drop your best moment in the comments. The feather takes flight. Overnight, success wasn't part of Emilio's plan. In fact, he'd been uploading music for years, without a single comment. But now the internet couldn't get enough. Who asked this Peso Pluma guy? Why does his voice sound like a ghost made of guitar strings? Instead of changing, Emilio leaned in. He made more music, told raw stories, and stayed true to himself. He didn't fight to be louder. He proved that even a feather can fly in a storm. Message: authenticity beats perfection. Ella baila sola, and the world dances too. Then came the song that changed everything. Ella baila sola, a viral mega hit that topped charts in Mexico, the US, and Latin America. Suddenly, Peso Pluma was on stage with Nathan Elcano, in interviews with global press, trending on Apple Music, YouTube Shorts. He didn't just sing, he inspired a new generation to embrace their roots and remix their dreams. On TikTok, kids said, "I want to make corridos like Peso. His voice sounds like my abuelo's songs, mixed with trap. What would your remix of Mexican music sound like? Drop an emoji if you're ready to create." The biggest concert and the littlest fan. In Mexico City, Peso Pluma sold out a stadium. Families arrived in colorful outfits. Kids carried cardboard guitars. And in the front row, a little girl held a sign. "Peso Pluma, you gave me courage to sing." Tears in his eyes, Peso paused. "This is why I do it," he said. "Not for likes, not for fame, but to show that a soft voice can make the loudest echo." The concert ended with fireworks, tears, and one tiny feather floating down from the sky. Zoom on the feather, symbol of dreams. Subscribe for more true stories that lift your voice. Like if you believe in chasing your dream, no matter how big or small, share this story with a friend who inspires you. In the vibrant city of Guadalajara, nestled in the heart of Mexico, lived a young man named Emiliano. From a tender age, Emiliano displayed an extraordinary passion for music. As the years passed, his love for music only intensified. However, it was during the challenging times of his life that he truly found solace in singing. When life dealt him its hardest blows, Emiliano found himself drawn to music like never before. It became his therapy, his escape, and his confidant. During a particularly difficult period in his life, Emiliano stumbled upon a song that changed everything. The lyrics resonated with his soul, and he realized that music had the power to heal and inspire. This newfound purpose ignited a fire within him, propelling him to follow his dreams and pursue a career in music. Emiliano dedicated himself wholeheartedly to honing his craft. He practiced tirelessly, pouring his heart and soul into every note. His passion and determination were evident to all who heard him sing. As his talent blossomed, so did his confidence. Emiliano began performing in local venues, captivating audiences with his soulful voice and heartfelt lyrics. With each performance, he gained recognition and admiration from both critics and fans alike. Emiliano's rise to fame was nothing short of mythical. His unique style and ability to connect with listeners on a deeper level set him apart from the rest. Soon enough, he was sharing the stage with some of the biggest names in the industry. Throughout his journey, Emiliano remained grounded and true to himself. Despite the glitz and glamour of the music industry, he never forgot his roots or the struggles he had overcome to reach the top. His humility and authenticity endeared him to fans, who saw in him a reflection of their own lives and struggles. However, amidst all the success and adulation, Emiliano never lost sight of the reason he started making music in the first place. For him, music was more than just a career. It was a means to touch lives, to inspire hope, and to spread love through his music. And so, as Emiliano's star continues to shine brightly in the music industry, one thing is certain: his journey is far from over. With each new song, he breaks new barriers and shatters expectations, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of millions around the world. The boy from Guadalajara who once found solace in music has become a beacon of hope and inspiration, proving that, with dedication and perseverance, dreams can indeed come true. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the city, Emiliano found himself standing on the edge of the rooftop, the cool evening breeze tousling his hair. In his hands, he held a guitar, its strings humming with potential. Looking out over the twinkling cityscape, Emiliano closed his eyes and began to play. His fingers danced across the fretboard, coaxing out haunting melodies that echoed the turmoil in his soul. Each strum was a story, each chord a whispered secret, each note a prayer carried on the wind. As the music filled the night air, something magical happened. The city seemed to hush, as if listening intently to the symphony of emotions pouring forth from Emiliano's guitar. The rooftop became a sanctuary, a place where dreams took flight and sorrows found solace. And as the final chords resonated through the twilight, a sense of peace settled over Emiliano, a feeling that transcended the boundaries of music and touched the very essence of his being. In that moment, he knew that his music had the power to move hearts and to heal souls. It was a revelation that fueled his passion and inspired him to keep playing, to keep singing, and to keep sharing his gift with the world. And so, Emiliano continued to pour his heart and soul into his music, his melodies echoing through the streets of Guadalajara and beyond, touching the lives of all who heard them. And with each note, he became more determined to follow his dreams, knowing that music was not just a hobby, but a calling that would forever shape his destiny. So, have you ever pursued your dreams despite facing challenges? Share your story in the comments below. And remember, your voice matters. Keep singing your song, and the world will listen. Hey, are you still watching? If you made it this far, I know you're gonna love this video.